Welcome to the G.A.B. This is G.A.B.
They should have never gave you platform. Gotta kill your ego today. You gotta murk your ego today. You gotta murk your ego today.
Jesus Christ.
What's good with y'all out there? First episode of the new year. Hallelujah! Sweet baby black Jesus, we made it. Woo! I'm sorry, y'all. I'm being goofy right now. I'm glad y'all here. Give yourself a damn round of applause because I got the best audience out there. If they watching, at least they learning. And I appreciate all y'all, from the ugly to the beautiful and to the in-betweeners. And good Lord, there's a lot of in-betweeners out there. Holy Harriet. Wow. Look, this is another episode of the G.A.B. I'm your lovely or hated host, Kamal, a.k.a. the Black Seinfeld, a.k.a. Magic X. Ubers! For my tubers out there, YouTube been around since 2005. I don't need to tell y'all what to do to get the video or the channel booming. But just like the rest of the tubers say, I'ma say the same thing. Like a sub a share. Share a comment. Comment a like. Yeah! For my tubers. For my potters out there, I'm on Apple Podcasts. I'm on Google Podcasts. I'm on SoundCloud. I'm on Spotify. And I'm on iHeartRadio. Across all those platforms. All you gotta do is type in the G.A.B. or Kamal Johnson ENT, and bam, I pop right up. Alright, let's hop right into it. Y'all heard me singing. You gotta murk your ego today. You gotta murk your ego today. Yeah, the bruh ego. Bruh don't play. And this is like a great topic to start off the new year. Because last year, a lot of people, egos, got them caught up in a lot of stuff. And it's going to trickle in to this year. Yeah, I know some of you are like, ego, man. They ain't just supposed to have somewhat of ego to do what you got to do. No, you got to tame your ego. Ego gets you in a lot of bull malarkey. Okay? And I know you're wondering, like, well, what are the people you're talking about? Who is you talking about? How about I drop some names? One person, Elizabeth Holmes. Okay. Kanye West. Wow. Elon Musk. Holy Harriet. Who else? Donald Trump getting hit with them taxes. Or the lack of taxes he didn't pay. Now it's coming up. Ego. Who else? Andrew Tate. How, Tate? You got yourself caught up by a pizza box. All the time you've been talking about the box, it's the box that got you caught up.
Jesus
Think about
Christ.
it. Who else got their ego, you know what I mean? Aries Spears? Holy Harriet. Wow. There's many more. There are many more people. Their ego got them caught up in 2022. And this is why I'm bringing this topic up. Because you got to be careful this year about your ego. It's going to get you, it get you caught up if you don't tame it. Okay? Man, if y'all know some other names and other people that got caught up because of their ego, I'll do another one. I just thought of it. Derek Jackson. Ego. But if y'all know any more, y'all let me know in the comments below. You feel me? I would like to know more people that their ego got them caught up and got them into some bull malarkey or some hot water. Yeah. Just let me know. But yeah, people out there. These are people that are named as like big in the spotlight. Could be sitter. You know, bigger than life. Some of them. Some of them out there, you know, were doing big things and stuff. But their ego just got in the way. Now I got them in hot doo-doo.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. look it, people out there, we all have egos, okay? Anybody ever tell you they don't have an ego? They lying. They BSing you, okay? We all have egos. You have to learn how to tame your ego. You can never murk your ego. Like I even sung the song, yeah, but you can never murk your ego. Everybody has an ego, okay? But your ego can turn you into the wrong direction in life. Yes, and we all have been victim of it. I've been victim of my ego before, where my ego took over and made me do wrong decisions, say wrong things, possibly could have got me out of money or any other things that be gratifying in my life, tarnish some relationships. You feel me? But you gotta learn how to tame the ego. And a lot of it, like last year, a lot of it was shown how people egos got them into a lot of trouble. Okay? Yeah. Ego don't play, man. Ego, he gonna tap you on the shoulder and be like, hey, it's time to collect, motherfucker. Alright? It's sit your ass back. It's time for me to take over. And then your ego take over and you just be like, ah, la, 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 la. I don't know why I think you talk like that when your ego take over, but yeah, you just start and you be like, oh, and then you start, like I'm telling you, friendships start tarnishing, you start losing out on certain deals, you start certain things just don't start going your way. It's because of the bruh ego. And sometimes you gotta whoop ego's ass. Shut your ego.
Jesus Christ.
Hear it. Get your ass back of the line. Sometimes you gotta do that to ego. Cause ego will always try to creep up. He's lurking. He's just always lurking like, or she, or it, whatever it wants to be called, okay? Ego is always lurking. And it's like Mr. Burns from Simpsons. Excellent. Yeah. Let it go. Let me take over. Yeah. I don't know why I think ego sound like that. Sound mad creeperish. What a creeper. Oh. But yeah. I just wanted to let y'all know, like, we stepping into the new year and just, you can never dead the ego. Whoever says that is always BS. You can never dead your ego. Everybody has ego. Even the most timid of the Tims and the most shyest of the Cheyennes has an ego. Okay? You have to learn to control it. It's like a superpower. Because sometimes you need your ego to be shown and just boost it out, depending on what you're doing. But for the most part, you gotta learn how to tame it. You gotta learn how to control it. Because ego will get your ass in a lot of trouble if you don't know how to do it. Harness your ego. Put it into something good. If you're good at cooking, whipping up the babies, whipping up the babies. If you're good at cooking, harness your ego and put it into that. If you're good at helping people out, harness your ego and put it into that. If you're good at playing video games, harness your ego and put it into that. You feel me? Tame your ego. Control it. Harness it. Put it into something that be beneficial in your life and not unbeneficial. Is unbeneficial a word? Is it? Y'all, is that a word out there? Yo, is that a word? No? I think it is. It don't sound like a word, though. Unbeneficial don't sound like a word, but I'm going off tangent. Let me stay on topic. Yeah. Let's, this year, you feel me? And I'm working on it myself, too. I'm working on my ego. I'm not going to tell you things that I'm not working on myself. This year, let's see and take from example of celebrities and famous people, their egos got in the way, and see how their life turned out. Let's take that, learn from their mistakes. Let's harness our ego and put it into something that we're really good at. And also possibly help out people. Because some people can be really good at something and they don't help nobody out. Like an assassin. Think about it. Well, assassin might help certain people out, but other people, it most definitely don't help their ass out. You get my drift? Yeah. But yeah, I want us to harness our ego and be great at what we do. Let's use that ego to make us great at what we do in 2023. It's kind of like a New Year's resolution. And people out there, with your New Year's resolutions, don't stop at the end of January. Do not stop at the end of January. Don't let February whoop New Year's resolutions ass. Okay? Harness that ego of yours and push through. Yeah. Alright, enough with the bruh ego or ego, if you want to sound proper. Let's get into the next segment. Oh yeah, the SAF segment. And I gotta talk about this movie right here. The Invitation on Netflix. And let me tell you something. Look, the first hour and 10, 20 minutes was really good. Oh, it was incredible. But that last hour and 10 minutes, it was so terrible that it made this movie horrendous. I'm sorry. It was just like, oh my God. Y'all fumbled in the second half. Y'all kind of like the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, my people. My Atlanta fans, I'm sorry, bruh. I'm sorry I had to say it. I had to say it. Yeah, man, this movie, like, at the second half of it was just terrible. Hour and 20 minutes. You feel me? This was hour and 44 minutes. Like, you know, the hour mark. Right when it hit the hour mark. That last 44 minutes was so bad that it made this movie terrible. This was a horror mystery. Who directed this? I like to give y'all directors. This was directed by Jessica M. Thompson. And I'm going to show you her picture. She had a line. There was a line in there where I was like, actually, no. Who wrote this? Who wrote The Invitation? Because it's not the director, it's the writer. And Blair Butler. I see what you tried to do there when the main dude character tried to take the main chick character and be like the whole, you modern women. Really? Really? Blair Butler? Really? Huh? Oh my God. That's why the second half of writing was terrible. I was like, oh my God, I see what you're trying to do here. Huh. But anyway, let me hit y'all with the cast and then the stats before we get into the plot line of the movie. This cast consists of Thomas Doherty. He was Walter DeVille. Then you had Natalie Emanuel. She was Eva. You had Stephanie Corneliusuhian. She was Victoria. And then they had other cast members. I didn't know any of the cast. You know, this was all new to me. New cast. You feel me? Let me hit you with the stats. And I guess they agreed with me because IMDb gave it a 5.3. Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 27%. And the people gave it a 48%. So frick all y'all because y'all agree with me. Yes, this movie was just not good. But it had me, like, I was baffled by, like, I read some of the reviews of The Invitation and people were enthralled. They were like, oh my God, that's a good movie. Oh, it's an incredible movie. Oh, just the screenwriting was incredible. I could watch it again. I was like, what did y'all see that I didn't see? Maybe I missed something. Maybe IMDb missed something. Maybe the other people that didn't like this missed something. Because 52% of people didn't like this. And what did we miss? guess maybe y'all should have chose something else than a vampire. That's where I'm like, really? They're vampires? Oh my god. So essentially, bro, this is the plot of the movie. Eva, her mom ended up passing away, and she basically wanted to find like the rest of her family and her bloodline, so she sent in an ancestry DNA ordeal, basically, I'm doing that actually too. Wait a minute. What if I send that in and my bloodline and family is vampires?
Jesus Christ.
Want to murk me? Oh God. I'm like, look it. But she sent it in, and then she found out she had like a cousin of like royalty in England, and her homegirl, which was played by, let me get her. You feel me? Why they don't got her as one of the? Man, they got her at the bottom. She was one to make her. She was played by Courtney Taylor. She was Grace. She was nice too. Oh. Okay, let me concentrate. Anyway, but she found out she had like some family and royalty in England, and her friend was like, "Yo, you need to reach out to him, this and that." So she reached out, and then they invited her. Invitation. They invited her to like there was about to be a big royal wedding. Like, oh, there's a wedding. You are family. You're a cousin. You need to come out. And one of the first scenes, and I thought this was going to be so dope because I personally thought the first scene was this chick, she committed the murking of herself. She did that. She hung herself. And she was part of the family. And down the line, you figure out Eva is the cousin of this woman. And I thought she was going to be like, the woman that murked herself was going to be like an evil spirit and like come into Eva, and then like they were going to try to put it into her. And I thought Walter DeVille character, which he's not part of the family, but he's like, basically he's Dracula. He the head honcho vampire. He got a bunch of wives. One of them played by Stephanie, which is Victoria. His other wife played by Alana Bowden, which is Lucy. They all wives, and the other wife murked herself. And what happened is Eva's supposed to be his other wife because he needs 3 wives to... I don't even know why he needs 3 wives. I guess polygamy king, Dracula, like, it made no sense. The whole town was in on it. They all was like, yo, we gotta get bruh a 3rd wife here. He gonna kill us all. And it's like, why? Why do you need 3? Why not 4? Why not 2? Why not 10? Is 3 the lucky number? 1, 2, 3 to the center of the goddamn Dracula pop? I don't know. We shall proceed in the plot of this. So, she sent it, and her cousin is played by Hugh Skinner, and he's Oliver Alexander. And cousin was like, it's like, yo, come over, bro. Like, we need you. We need you in our family. We miss you. They don't even know her, and they saying all this proper English BS. And she went over there by herself. She only had Grace on the phone. And like, why did you go over by yourself? I don't know these people. You don't know them. If I don't know, I ain't going by myself. And I'm a man. She's a woman. Wow. Man. Anyway, and like the whole time it's like, okay, it's a wedding. She's like enamored at first, like because of all these riches and stuff like that. They try to depict her as the typical American pushback. She pushed back against like the head butler, which was played. And I digress. I said that I didn't know nobody. I knew this person as an actor, Sean Pertwee. He played Mr. Field. He was the head butler. I seen him in a couple of other films, and they were really good. So like, he the head butler, and she combat him, and then like this is when Thomas character comes in, Walter comes in, and like she all enamored by him and his beauty and shit like that. She's like, oh my god, he's rich, good looking, I know how to talk. Like, you feel me? And the whole time she's like, well, who's getting married? I can't wait to meet the bride and groom. You know why I can't wait to meet the bride and groom? Because you is the bride and he's the groom. He's grooming your ass to be a vampire. And you know who they feed on? They feed on the help. They feed on the cooks, the cleaners, all of them. And that's why I thought it was going to be like an evil spirit or some type of monster. Because in some of the scenes, they told her to like, do not go in this library basement thing. And they sent a couple of the helpers down there. And they got murked. You just see them get murked and you hear them screaming. I'm like, yo, this is about to be a wild creature, a wild spirit. Okay. Man. Yada, yada, yada. Fast forward. She ended up having relations with Walter. Then afterwards, they go to this fancy dinner, and then you find out it's like, well, who's the groom? She's like, well, the groom and bride is coming. And then the help goes over, and then they slice the help's throat, put the blood in the bowl, and then I'm like, wait a minute, blood, bowl, fancy garments? Oh, these motherfuckers vampires. And what did they do? They were vampires. And right there, and when it started going downhill, the movies start taking a goddamn downward trajectory. I was like, and they drank the blood, and then Eva finds out she's like, she's related to the chick that murdered herself, who's also related to Alexander. And all these other people they're not even vampires. They're real civilians. They're just actual civilians. They're not even vampires. And they're just so afraid of Walter killing them off, turning a vampire. They just was like, look, you could have these people as your wives and stuff. Keep you happy, essentially. And Eva wasn't with it. And then all of a sudden they had her chained up, and Victoria was being like bitchy towards Eva and then Lucy at times, and then she ended up letting Walter bite her, took the powers, killed Victoria. Lucy turns on Victoria, which I'm like, why is she turning on her? Like, they've been at this for thousands of years. Like, what? Like, all of a sudden, this chick Eva changes your mind? Like, this is stupid. Ignorant. The R word, which I won't say. I don't want to get demonetized by YouTube. But yeah, ended up killing Walter. The way you kill these vampires is you gotta stake through the heart or burn them. No, you have to chop off their head or burn them. A stake through the heart don't even work, or garlic. None of that don't even work. Like, so I kill her, she get the power. Now she down the line head honcho, and now she's a vampire. Which in my head is like, yeah, you a vampire now, and you killed the head honcho, bruh. But somehow they showed that, and you still had vampire powers, which means that the top of the line that did this to Walter is still alive, and you still need to drink blood. What, you gonna drink your friend Grace blood when you get back to the States? Like, come on, bro. Shit was not answered. This was poo. I hated that the creatures was vampires. This is very cliche. The cliche, like, vampires are rich. They live a long time. They look beautiful. They love sex. They gotta have multiple wives and all that. See why this was stupid? See why this sucked? Did you see what I did there? Wow! Vampire sucked. What?
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
gonna toot my own damn horn. Forget y'all. If y'all don't want to give me a damn hand clap, I give myself a damn hand clap. What a dad joke right there. And I have no kids. But yeah, this really was not that good. I'll put it like this: the director of this movie, great directing. The directing was really good. In the color palette, how they had it filmed, that was really good. It really gave a spooky vibe. I really liked that. But the writing was trash at the very, very end. After that 1 minute mark, Blair Butler, what the hell? That writing was poo. Oh my god. Wow. And then just the storyline was storylines make or break films. I'm sorry. And that storyline, just that last 40 to 50 minutes was so freaking terrible. It just made the rest of the movie terrible. Y'all could have done better. Like, come on, vampires, really? So cliche. anyway, that was The Invitation on Netflix. Y'all go check it out if you want. I'm disappointed. Anyway, y'all know what time it is. Ooh-wee. It is meme time. And I got some juicy memes for y'all. Y'all know the format of the show, so I don't need to tell you. We gonna hop right into it. And we got bruh from Twilight. He just looking like all vampire-ish. Pale as hell. Why is vampires always pale too? I never get it. Because they don't get sunlight. And it reads, worst vampire ever. It took him 11 years just to turn into a bat. Damn! Even Batman turned into a bat. What? I digress. Batman never turned into a bat. Oh my god! Yeah, bruh. Twilight. I never watched it, but this is a funny meme. I'm gonna take their word from it. You a terrible vampire, bruh. You never turned into a bat. Alright. We got the picture of Donald Trump. Okay? And we talked about ego. And it reads, Mr. President, who do you think is the most beautiful, intelligent man in the history of mankind? And it shows Donald Trump below and he gives a look. Me. Ego. Him. He thinks he's the best. Yeah. Undoubtedly me. Okay. Now we got a picture of Dracula with a glass of wine. And it reads, no one. Underneath, 6-year-old me with a glass filled with grape juice. Think about it. You know how Dracula don't age? His like every 1,000 years is another year of... No? Do you not get it? It's not comprehending? This was... that's hilarious! I think it's hilarious. Okay? Wow. Yeah, man. Dracula. I come to suck your blood. You know what? Shout out to my homegirl, Jane. One day she told me, she's like, yeah, you got like a Dracula vibe. I know what she was trying to tell me. She was trying to say I was a smooth Casanova. Mysterious. The women love Dracula too. Which means they love... No? They don't love me? No? Oh, okay. Alright, that makes me sad. Oh, God. Oh, my God! Am I turning into an incel? Get rid of this, bro. Oh, my God. The first vampire incel. Wow. Anyway. Hey, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I got the best audience out there, so y'all know what y'all should be doing, right? Well, come on, people. Give yourself a round of applause. Hell yeah. If they watching, at least they learning. I appreciate all y'all. From the ugly to the beautiful and the in-betweeners. And good Lord, it's a lot of in-betweeners out there. Jeez Louise. Wow. Woo. I do appreciate, though, my Tube family, my Reddit family, my social media family, my real family. Y'all doing it. Numbers going up, engagement going up, views going up. Y'all really is out there doing it big. I appreciate y'all. You know who else I appreciate? And I'm saying it first. My sponsor, First Place Losers. The link to the shop going to be in the description below. Y'all go check out the fire-ass garments made out of 100% African cotton. I guarantee you a boost your sex appeal about, let's say, 1,000%. And look here. It look good on me. It's going to look good on your in-between ass, okay? And I appreciate all y'all, the uglies, the beautifuls, the in-betweeners. Yeah, you know what I mean? For my tubers, though, YouTube been around since 2005. I don't need to tell y'all what to do to get the video art channel booming. But just like the rest of the tubers say, I'm going to say the same thing. Like a sub. Sub a share. Share a comment. Comment a like. Y'all know what to do. Most of y'all smart out there, you feel me? For my potters, though, I'm on Google Podcasts. I'm on Apple Podcasts. I'm on SoundCloud. I'm on iHeartRadio. And I'm on Spotify. Across all those platforms. All you gotta do is type in the G.A.B. or Kamal Johnson ENT. And bam, I pop right up. Booyah. Hell yeah. I appreciate y'all, man. And on that note, that's the end of the show, y'all. I'm out of here. Peace. Hey, you really think about it? Vampires got the biggest egos. They think they can just suck on your neck at any point and any time they want.
This was G.A.B. This was G.A.B.